All right, Benson. The world's a little different than the last time you were fighting. A little maybe different vibe during fight week. But how you doing, man? How you holding up through this thing?
Good. You always gotta adjust to it. The one constant life is change, right? The world's always changing, so you either gotta adjust and go with the change, or you get left behind. So we're just doing our best, adjusting to the change, and you gotta go with the flow.
For sure. And training, was this impacting you at all during your training, or are things kind of back to normal where you are?
No, training wasn't too bad for me. I own the gym, so I can get in there as much as I want to, anytime I need to. I got some of the best training partners in the world. Big shout out to David, Bulldog Bashad, to help me get ready for this whole camp. Another strong training partner that was with me the entire time was Mike Hamill, and he was lucky enough to get on the same card too. So it worked out awesome, worked out great for him because he was helping me beat me up for this fight, and then he got a phone call and he was ready to go.
And I know you've done some media, when this fight was supposed to happen earlier this year before the pandemic. You've done some stuff for Bellator leading up to this. Can you just talk to me a little bit about this rematch? And obviously everybody that comes out on the short end of the stick with a fight wants a rematch. But for you in particular, what is it about this fight that you've been wanting it, so to speak?
Well, I think first of all, because it was such a close, controversial split decision. Everyone kind of knew there was going to be a rematch. Whether I win or lose, I never really want a rematch. Like, we've been there, we've done that, let's move forward, let's go on. I don't look back, I'm not going that way, I'm looking forward. But I did think probably there was going to be a rematch at some point in time, and here we are. I definitely, after that fight and the judges giving it to Chandler, like, I want to get my hands on you again, and I'm going to make it hurt. So.
And you did the split screen interview with Mike Goldberg on the last Bellator broadcast, and I think a lot of people were a little, surprised that you guys were going back and forth as much as you were. Talk to me about that a little bit. Was it just something he said that kind of got you going, or did you feel like he said something that wasn't true? Or
no, I don't know if it says anything true or not. Nothing really got me going. I don't remember exactly what that was or how that played out. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you were saying that he was gonna try to wrestle you this fight. That he wasn't the same guy that was gonna throw bombs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think
he said something about him being a finisher and finishing fights and throwing hard, and I was like, I don't think that's necessarily true. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to say whatever you want to say, but I don't think that's necessarily true. In your last couple of fights, you relied heavily on your wrestling to get the W. Smart, good for you, good job. Your last couple of fights that didn't rely on wrestling, you got knocked out. You don't have the same chin. You have a long career. You test your chin a whole lot, and you wow the crowd, and that chin does not stay there for your entire career. So I think he's was not speaking untruths, but he was being totally honest in his assessment of being a knockout warrior and still looking for knockouts every fight and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and you guys obviously fought once before. Big storyline coming into this one. So how do you feel like you two have changed as fighters? Do you feel like it's the same Michael Chandler that you saw then that you're going to see this night? Is he going to see a similar Benson Henderson? How much do you evolve when you guys are at that point in your career where you've already had so many fights?
Yeah, well, I think for the casual fan, they might see the exact same person. I think Chandler has gotten better, probably for sure. He's a consummate professional. He's always working on his craft. He's always trying to get better. I'm the same way. I'm always trying to get better. I'm always trying to improve. But to the casual fan, they might see the same thing. But for the students of the game, they see a subtle difference here. They see, he keeps his lead foot pointed out just a hair bit more. Remember how he stood like this before, but now he stands like this, and it's just a hair bit difference. Same thing on your body kick, same thing on your jabs. When you've been fighting for so long, the improvement areas to improve get smaller and smaller. But those are the harder improvements to make. But those are what make real champions, true champions. So I've been working on my game. He's been working on his game. We're going to see who's gotten better the most.
And I know your short-term goal is obviously to go out there and get the W on Friday. But I mean, what's the plan for you for here on out? Do you feel like a win over Chandler will get you towards that title? Do you feel like you're just looking for fun matchups at this point? What's kind of the outlook for Benson Henderson going forward here in 2020?
For me, the whole reason why I fight is to be the best on the planet. Is to have a belt around my waist and be the best on the planet. So I want that Bellator waist around my planet, around my waist. I want that belt, but not really up to me. It's up to the higher up. That's above my pay grade, So for me, I think it was announced officially from Bellator, officially the winner of this gets a title shot next. Patricio's in the featherweight tournament. He has, 2-3 more fights in the tournament itself before he probably goes back to 55 and defends that belt. So I don't know how they're going to play it out. I know I just need to keep on fighting, keep on winning, keep on getting better each and every single day. And, the chips are going to fall where they may.
Does part of you kind of wish that, that Patricio would vacate that belt, kind of not clog up the division, or is that something you're not really worried about?
Yeah, I don't really care.
Cool.
However they work it out, it's going to work out. It's going to do whatever it does. It'll be just fine in the long run. I thought it was a super cool. Like he should give the belt to his brother because I beat him, but his brother beat me. So just give the belt to your big brother. You have faith in your brother, right? Like you think your brother's really good. You think your brother's gonna win. You don't think your brother's gonna lose. Give the belt to your brother. He's already beat me once, so he should beat me again, right? Give the belt to your brother. Let him and I square off. I'll win the belt from him, and then it'll be all good.
I like it, man. Well, good luck on Friday, man, and nice to have you back.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Have you back.